hello and thank you for joining me for another ITY video and Alex on Tech video. And I have with me today Tass Melissinos. He is the Vice President of API Management for CA Technologies in the Asia Pacific and Japan region. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for having me.
Now, we're still at CA World 17. I say that because this is like the umpteenth interview I've done, which has all been very good.
Day 4 for me, yes.
And this day 4 for you, yeah?
Day 4 for me, yeah.
And you know, I mean, this conference is always quite huge and large, but look, what does API, people know what APIs are.
Sure.
The application program interfaces, they've changed the way people write software. You know, you can't be in business today without exposing it to your customers and other people. But what does it mean for you and CA Technologies in 2017? And you know, how's it matured over the last 12 months since, I mean, I don't know if you were at CA World 16, but you know,
I wasn't, no,
yeah, but you know, you've been in the job nearly a year now.
Yes.
So how has it sort of matured even in that time?
Okay, all right, great question. Thanks for asking and having me today. Look, certainly what it means today is about speed and about integration at speed. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about customers now, as you said, APIs have been around for a while now, right? So what CA has done through, 5 years since acquisition of Layer 7, really developed the product to be what we call now full lifecycle API management. So we're one of the few vendors in the marketplace today that offers that full range of tools, almost a full innovation center or innovation platform for our customers, from plan and strategy and design of their API needs, right through to test, build, publish, monitor, and then obviously deploy and access. We've got the full suite now.
I mean, API management is just one aspect of the many things that CA Technologies.
Well, we call that the full API management portfolio. Sure. So some vendors just think about it as just a gateway, and I think that's where I think CA has matured more than other vendors, where they might just look at it as a gateway or as a portal, maybe. We look at it as the full API suite, and I think that's the extra value we provide our clients. And through various surveys, the Common Park survey, which we did recently, I think we sampled over 600 APJ customers. And we found that those that are using the full API suite have found it can provide applications to market faster, improve the customer experience. So certainly we believe we're on the right track here with that full API value proposition. So CA has done a lot in the last 4 or 5 years, and I'm glad that I'm here with them today.
Yeah. And look, it's 2017. I mean, we like to think that we're so technologically advanced, but when you look at sci-fi novels and TV shows and movies, you realize quickly we're still in the black and white era of technology. So you actually must still have companies in various industries coming to you and doing this for the first time, or rebooting something they may have sort of not done as well as they should have, and they want to redo it with the latest and greatest.
Look, sure, absolutely. Look, there's a full maturity curve, if you like, with our customers, and APJ is no different than anywhere else in the world. Some customers are just starting their digital journey, so they're looking to almost say, okay, what can APIs do? How do they integrate faster? Whether it's internal. Then eventually, as they mature through that curve, they look to share information digitally externally, and then eventually through an ecosystem of their own partners. And then eventually, once they really sort of grow up and they say, okay, well, we want to share this to everyone, you start hearing the term open APIs, and all of a sudden they're sharing their information to everyone or whoever wants to access that data and use in their own applications. So definitely, APJ has got that full range of mature customers, and absolutely, I'm still meeting customers and still showing them how to spell API. But very quickly they pick it up. And realize that their own monolithic architectures are just not quite there to meet customer needs and meet it at pace and at scale. So that's where the API platform fits in and allows them to do those digital integrations quickly and efficiently.
Is API management something that is, like, for your customers, something that is a pathway into the rest of the CA suite, or is some other aspect of what CA does then brings them towards APIs as well? I mean, it must be a bit of everything.
Correct, it's a bit of both. So you can enter through integration, which is APIs and digital integration, or you can enter through building an agile business, therefore wanting to improve your processes. Therefore, when you eventually look at digital processes, you go, okay, I've got to look at APIs. Or you might come in from security, you want to secure your data connections, you want to secure your digital connections. Okay, we need to better improve our API management with security, and same with insights. If you come in from, okay, I'm I'm looking at my automation processes and I'm looking for insights. Therefore, I need to identify data quickly from all my departments. I need to do it faster, efficiently with APIs. So absolutely, you can tackle it from anywhere. And as you've seen here at the show, we're talking about the modern software factory. You're seeing APIs playing a key layer. It's almost that digital glue, if you like, through that factory, as we call it.
And I mean, again, we're talking about how it's mature, but how still there are customers who are coming to it for the first time. So I'm asking this question in terms of the region, and there must be some areas of APJ that are less mature than others. I mean, where's the most activity coming from? Is it growing up in some areas and dying down in others because they've been on that path already? And what are you seeing?
Yeah, yes and no. So it's not so much country or geo based. It's more so industry based.
Yeah.
So it's those industries that needed to change and be a digital business sooner than others.
Yeah.
Even your own industry, media, entertainment, has gone digital very early, many years ago.
Yeah.
So those industries would have adopted the digital technologies much faster than maybe, say, a manufacturing industry, for example, that may have waited a little bit. So they're sort of less into it as much, say, as the digital retail or financial sector, telco sector, and now government is seeing open government and open API and stories. So even government is adopting it. So many industries. I'm quite impressed. I mean, I've been doing APIs and API solutions now for 5 years, but maybe more, and certainly the adoption across APJ has been amazing. Across just about every industry, utilities, energy, they're all looking to better integrate.
Yeah.
They're looking outside to mobile applications. Obviously, it's all about improving that customer experience.
Yeah.
So to do that, you need to get information to your customers, making them happier. And if you don't, they're going to go somewhere else now.
Yeah,
we're all carrying our life on, in our hands with these things.
That's right.
So it's all about quick access and quick information and happy customers. And if you're a manufacturer or a provider of some service, if I don't get your service quickly, I will go elsewhere. They say one click away, and I could be somewhere else, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I think that experience or focus on the customer experience has been important to a lot of customers. So APIs are playing that role.
Now, you've been here for the past 4 days, as you said, and
Yes.
of course these conferences are a big melting pot of CA and all of its experts and
Yes.
customers and partners.
Very much.
What are the highlights for you from the past 4 days, including everything that's happening on the show floor?
Okay, so I mean, for me, because it is only month 9 or month 10 for me, so it's quite amazing how much CA has built and done, and I've been quite impressed with the leading technologies across all the business units that we have, and I'm impressed also the work that's been doing at a development stage to integrate that. So certainly, my business APIs, if you don't have secure APIs, then people might think, oh, I don't want to do this. So our security BU is working together with our business unit, business unit, to develop applications that provide rapid application security. So when you are integrating fast, you want to do that securely. You want to do it as you're building your application. So I'm seeing a lot more of that integration between business units, whether it's monitoring of our APIs through our APM, whether it's testing of our APIs. I'm seeing that integration. That's quite exciting. So again, I've been around a long time. You see the grey hair, right? And this story of the full life cycle offering is a powerful story, because it says to customers, we're not here for one bit. We're here for the long journey with you, and we can support you from the start, from the planning phase right through to the full life cycle, right? So it's exciting times, Alex, and I'm glad I'm here.
Any thoughts on how the industry might look in a decade's time if we look in the crystal ball? And I know it's hard to predict.
It is, and gee, if I knew that 10 years ago, maybe I wouldn't be here, or maybe
Bahamas, right?
Maybe it'll be the 6 o'clock news or something that you'll be interviewing me on, Alex.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
Look, probably it's definitely more about the customer experience.
Yeah.
So I think in 10 years' time, companies are going to be thinking all about the customer.
Well, this will, as I was saying before, this will be the new normal.
Yes.
We'll have to be thinking of some other way to be improving customer services, or
Yeah.
better interacting with customers.
Right, and we're already hearing stories about AI and artificial intelligence coming machine learning.
I mean, that'll be so much more advanced in that time.
And that whole automation, again, all because why? To provide better value, better experience to that end user. And I think that's where the focus will be. It'll be back on us, and the consumer will be driving the demand of manufacturers. And I think that's a big change. In 20 years, it's like you can only buy what's on the shelf, and what they told you that they're going to offer you. Now it's whatever I want. Then they will have to offer. So,
and I mean, from that point of view, when you think about buying what's off the shelf, you think about the technologies that are in a consumer electronics store. We'll have replicators or super advanced 3D printers. It'll be what I want.
Right.
And I'll either be making it myself, or I'll be buying the schematic to plug into the thing, and there's my next smartphone.
And I want it yesterday, right? And deliver it to me, and I want it to this address, and I'll press the button and do it now.
Well, I mean, it'll be the replicator will be at my house, so I won't have to go anywhere.
Well, there you go. That's right. So we'll just produce it. True. So I look.
The world will change when that sort of.
I think so, Alex. But to me, that's very exciting, and certainly the business that I'm in, that's really exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, look, the second last question I always like to ask is sort of changing gears a bit, and it's just simply to ask, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received to help you get where you are today?
Oh, okay, it's a great question. All right, so the first one, I'll give credit to my parents.
Yeah.
They always said to me, go learn off the smartest person in the class or the smartest person in the room, and learn from them. So I think I adopted that in growing up, and making sure I found who is the smartest people in my team or my company or my classroom, and go learn how they do it, and that helped me through. And then I think the second person, what would have been a mentor back when I first started in my sales and account management days, and that was listen more. Right? Listen more, talk less. Even though today you've probably got me talking a lot.
Well, I am doing an interview.
You are.
It's not mental telepathy, not yet anyway.
But certainly listen more, because probably people have got more interesting things to say in life than what you've done, and that's something that you can learn from potentially, and to improve your own quality of life.
And this is a chance for us to listen to you, which we've done.
Well, thank you.
So, do you have any final messages for ITY viewers and readers, and for your current and future customers?
Look, all I could say is if you haven't seen what CA is doing today, CA Technologies is doing today, then please go to the website and download it. Go see what the modern software factory story is all about. Go see what we're trying to do to improve customers' experiences. And if you're really keen, go look at what the APIM business is doing, because you'll find that we've got some really exciting stuff to help our clients. So
for API in the APJ, come and talk to Tass.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Thank you very
Alex.
much for your time.
Cheers. Thank you.